What if tomorrow dawned differently? Not just another sunrise, but the dawn of an era. What if tomorrow Jesus came back? Imagine the world standing still, caught between the last news cycle and a truth so profound it stops time itself. The skeptic and the faithful, the rich and the poor, all looking skyward, a collective breath held in awe. In bustling cities, the cacophony of traffic would fade, replaced by an astonished hush. Screens displaying urgent headlines would flicker, then reflect something more glorious. People would emerge from skyscrapers and subways, drawn by an unseen force to look up, a sense of wonder replacing the daily grind. This is the day promised, the day whispered about for millennia. It's a day etched in ancient scriptures, a beacon of hope in the hearts of millions. Tomorrow, that hope might become a reality, more tangible than the air we breathe. Imagine the farmer in the heartland, his weathered hands pausing mid-work, a lifetime of faith finding its reward in the clouds parting above. Picture children playing in distant villages, their laughter echoing as they point to the sky, their innocent hearts sensing the divine. From the peaks of Tibet's mountains to the bustling markets of Marrakesh, the news would ripple through humanity. The fisherman casting his net on the Sea of Galilee, the doctor in a crowded ER, the teacher in a classroom filled with restless students, all would feel it. The very air would crackle with anticipation, with the weight of centuries of prayer and longing. This wouldn't be a spectacle for the privileged few, but a global revelation, a universal moment of truth. In that instant, the artificial barriers we build, language, culture, ideology, would melt away in the face of something far grander, far more unifying. For millennia, believers have clung to sacred texts, drawing strength and solace from the promise of his return. Passages once read in hushed reverence would leap from the page, imbued with breathtaking reality. The book of Revelation, with its imagery of trumpets and celestial wonders, would unfold before our very eyes. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. These words from Revelation 21 verse 4, etched in the hearts of countless souls, would resonate with newfound power. The old pains, the heartaches, the injustices of the world, all would begin to fade in the light of his presence. The impossible would become undeniable, the miraculous commonplace. The lame would walk, the blind would see, those long separated by death would reunite, their embraces echoing through eternity. The very fabric of reality would shift, making way for a kingdom built on love, compassion, and everlasting peace. Section 4. Transformation and Tears, a New Dawn. The cynic might scoff, the doubter might question, but deep down a spark of hope would flicker even in the most hardened hearts. The weight of our mistakes, the burdens we carry, they would lessen, replaced by a flood of forgiveness, a wave of pure, unconditional love. Imagine hardened criminals falling to their knees, tears of remorse mingling with the realization of redemption. Imagine those consumed by bitterness and anger feeling their hearts soften, replaced by a peace they never thought possible. In his presence, the chains of hatred and resentment would shatter, revealing the inherent goodness within every soul. This wouldn't be a day of judgment, but a day of transformation. The world wouldn't end with a bang, but with a sigh, a collective exhale as humanity is bathed in grace and forgiveness. The old would give way to the new, the broken made whole, the lost finally found. Section 5. Beyond Tomorrow, Living in the Light. But what of tomorrow's tomorrow? What happens after the awe subsides, after the initial wave of joy? The world, bathed in his light, would be charged with a new purpose. No longer would we strive for worldly possessions or fleeting pleasures. Our focus would shift to something far greater, far more enduring. Love would be the universal language, compassion the guiding principle. We would see each other not through the lens of judgment or prejudice, but with eyes of understanding and empathy. The pursuit of knowledge and wisdom would flourish, fueled by a desire to know him more fully. Imagine a world where poverty is eradicated, where hunger is a distant memory. Imagine a world free from war and violence, where differences are celebrated and unity reigns supreme. This is the world he envisioned, the world he promised, and the world we are called to help create. Section 6. A Heart Prepared, Ready for His Return. We may not know the day or the hour, but we can live each day as if it were the one. We can choose kindness over cruelty, forgiveness over resentment, love over fear. We can strive to be peacemakers, bridge builders, beacons of hope in a world desperately in need of His light. So let us live with hearts open to the miraculous, with minds attuned to His presence. Let us be prepared, not with fear or trepidation, but with joy and anticipation. For when that glorious day dawns and the trumpet sounds, we will be ready to meet Him, not as strangers, but as beloved children welcomed into His eternal embrace. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring and uplifting scriptures to strengthen your faith. Thank you for watching.